Stacking camps using knockup abilities such as Kunkka's Torrent or Invoker's Tornado have been hotfixed, but only for the Radiant side. As for Dire, this strat still works to this day and is still very easily done. Why? Kunkka's X Mark ability states that it is undispellable and only fails against heroes with magic immunity. But what makes it so that Spirit Breaker can just charge right through it with no problems whatsoever? Why is it that Radiant creeps spawn appropriately from inside the barracks when Dire creeps come straight out of the tier 3 tower? Primal Beast level 25 talent specifically states that slows and root abilities do not work on him whilst he's in trample mode. Yet the most notoriously long duration rooting spell known in the entire game, Treant's ultimate ability, is still able to root Primal Beast in place whilst using this talent. How can flying units even become slowed when they're not even touching the ground? Despite it looking like just another standard AoE spell, for some unknown reason, Lich's Frost Shield does not damage or affect targets who are invisible. What exactly causes Legion Commander to cancel her duel completely when Pudge swallows the dual target, whereas when Snapfire does the exact same thing, Legion continues to chase her target down no matter what like a crazy bitch? How can Medusa turn Tiny into stone when he already is stone? Ever since 7.14, the first wave of lane creeps in the side lanes can no longer be aggroed by player units. Yet for some insanely unknown reason that not even God himself can understand why, techies can break the game and bypass this general rule by placing his minefield sign aggroing the initial creep wave. How is Lina and Phoenix even able to deal damage to one another? Earth Spirit can use his Aghanim Scepter to turn techies' mines into stone. He can't kick the mine or do anything with it, but he can still turn, I don't know. Phylactery on Spectre's dagger actually hurts my brain. The tooltip of the item states that the next unit targeted spell will cause the item to proc, yet it never actually does. However, this does proc on any enemy that the dagger hits on the way to that specific target. So this means that it basically does the exact opposite of what it's supposed to do. But why? I guess this means Ember Spirit is actually right-handed because for some unknown reason, you're actually able to cast Sleight of Fist whilst traveling to your remnant. However, this only strictly works if your enemies are on your right-hand side. This does not work if the enemies are placed to your left. Why do heroes like Slardar and Naga even buy boots? Templar Assassin can melt strike Phoenix right before their ultimate finishes to cause a pretty massive game-breaking bug. If timed correctly, TA is able to move around and attack freely while still being invisible due to the game still thinking she's melded even though she really isn't. And yes, I'm talking old school level 25 permanent invis Ricky levels of broken. Why or how this happens, I don't fucking know. But an even better question would be, how the fuck is this shit still not patched yet? Marcy getting silenced. Go ahead, please, someone explain this one to me. If Bounty Hunter throws his shuriken at any target with Lotus Orb, things work accordingly, tossing the same shuriken ability right back at him. But if the target is a techies, why on earth does this happen? Puck. Just Puck in general, like what the fuck even is that thing? And worst of all, if Earth Spirit builds Refresher and places all 26 stones in one area, then proceeds to cast his ultimate, the entire game will completely overload and eventually crash.